what advice would you give to someone listening right now who is sitting at home, they got a layoff, they're stressed out, and they're wondering if they could even start over, start and pivot. Like, what advice would you give to somebody like that?
I would say definitely make sure that you recognize you are unique in your own strengths, your own leadership style, your own personality of what you can bring to the table. It's about finding and harnessing what you're good at, focusing on that, not what you're bad at.
I love that.
Because if you focus on improving on what you're bad at, you're going to be struggling to find your next thing. Find your purpose. Find what you're good at today. Lean into that. And if you find an industry, if you find a company, if you find that new opportunity that, you know what, I'm good at this stuff. I'm good at this thing, and I can see a path where this business or this new thing aligns with my passions, what I'm good at. You found your calling. You found your next thing. Don't focus on the doubt. Don't focus on the things that you aren't strong at, because that's a recipe for struggle, to be honest, right? Focus on what you're good at today to find your next thing. And then once you find that next thing, then at that time, I would say focus on the things that you do want to improve on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that you said that, because, again, we were talking about being an expert, right?
Yeah.
In order to be an expert, you got to focus on the things that you're good at.
Yeah.
And maybe even not focusing on the things you're not good at. Maybe you outsource the things that you're not good at.
100%. That was the other thing. It was like,
find somebody who is.
Exactly. Find someone else that is good at the thing you're not good at.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with that network, with the people who make your company or wherever you're working the thing it should be.
Right.
Don't try to be the jack of all trades.
Right.
Understand you're never going to be the jack of all trades. And part of the equation is finding the people who are not like you to make you guys succeed. Right. Absolutely.
I love that. And, the only maybe exception I would say to that is, maybe if you're not good at something, but you have a passion for it and you really, really, really want to learn it, you might just not be good at it because you haven't done it before, and that's okay, right? You have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? But if you have a desire, I think that desire and that passion and that drive, okay, go ahead. I'd say go ahead and get started on it. But if it's something you're like, ugh, you're dreading it, you're like, I don't want to do that, and I suck at it. Okay, well, that's 2 strikes, man. Let's get that to somebody else who loves doing it and is good at it.
Exactly. There you go.
Why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You would be taking away from that time you could put and invest into the thing you are good at and the thing you are passionate about. So I love that. Okay, so let's talk about legacy real quick, because you shared that you wish more people would ask about legacy. What's the legacy that you want to leave behind?
Yeah, and so this is an interesting kind of a thing. And again, hopefully all of you can find your purpose in life. I mean, for me, legacy is it's a very personal question. What legacy do you want to leave when you leave this earth, right? And so,
what do you want on your tombstone?
I know, right? That's a deep question, but one that I think more of us should be asking ourselves, right? Because if we don't know what that legacy is, maybe you are wandering a little bit aimlessly and not really finding your true calling. But anyways, when you ask that, I think one of the strong beliefs I've had, and one of the things that I think makes me who I am, and maybe why I am who I am, is that I'm a strong believer in that we are all presented here on the earth with unique skills, unique learnings, unique experiences, that all of us have something to contribute to each other, that you have something to contribute in a meaningful way to this person you're sitting next to. And so part of the legacy I want to have is that every single interaction that I have with, whether or not it's with a stranger, with a coworker, with my family members, I want to find a way where I can connect with them, but also hopefully find a path where they feel better about themselves, or if opportunity arises, that they gain something from knowing me, and that, you know what, that one interaction, or maybe 10 interactions I had with Grant before I got to a place where maybe they felt, you know what, I'm glad I know you, right? That's something that has kind of been a core of kind of who I am, how I function, how I want to be, in that hopefully I can teach others, mentor others, and be able to be someone that that others can see as, you know what, I'm a better person because I know this person, right? So that's the legacy. It's a very simple legacy, I guess, but it's something that I aspire to try to be.